And we will go, or we are going live right now. Of course, we play till a point limit of 100. And if players have surpassed this point barrier, they are activating the final status. And then they have to win one more round in order to qualify or to grant themselves points. Because we have a system here. And that's what I can show as well. There are some standings right now. Because... Wait a minute. Where is it? Because players have accumulated some points. And if you get first place, so if you win your server, you get 10 points to the whole system. If you are second, you get 6 points. Third, 4 points. And last 2 points. So the only difference is that you get 2 points so for the whole match. So, and then the top 8 of all of those players will qualify to the playoffs or to the final day that will be played out on the 3rd of May. And we have 3 of those qualification days in total. So yeah, this is interesting. So, okay, let's go into the first round. We have Cocow as well as DyZroD with a good start. Kid and Yotokotokolo are a little bit further behind, but still they are only 0.15 of a second behind, so nothing is set in stone here. Cocow with a very good line, look at that. So he's overtaking DyZroD for a moment here. And therefore Cocow off to a very, very good time here. As you can see, he could drop that top sub 58 time. He could surely do that. Let's follow DyZroD, who's getting attacked for Yotokotokolo. Yotokotokolo with a lot of speed. DyZroD also with a good alignment here. He has a little bit less speed compared to what's Yotokotokolo. Kid is super far behind, so he won't have a saying here. So who's gonna take that second place? It will be Yotokotokolo because of his good ending section. Look at that. But it will be Kid here overtaking DyZroD in the end. So what a great ending section for Kid. And Cocow with a 57.99 to start it with. So what a great time. He's 0.8 of a second out of Yotokotokolo. What a great performance for Cocow. And we have changed something here. So we only have 2 warm-ups. And why is DyZroD not playing? Wait a minute. Why is DyZroD not playing? Okay, so I think we have a replay of the round. Yeah, I think so. I guess so. So someone has to replay. Don't tell. But the thing is, if I delete all now, there will be one last round. Okay, so... Okay, all is fine. They figured it out. And, yeah. Yeah, I mean, round skipped. So we have one less... okay, that's actually pretty cool. So we're round 2. All good now. All good for that. So, round 2 out of 5. And I was speaking about that we have one less warm-up this time. It's only one warm-up per map. And then we have those 3 maps. Oh, Kid with a wonky start here, as you can see. DyZroD and Cocow with a good start this time. Yet again, Yotokotokolo also comes back strong with a lot of speed. Look at that. So he's overtaking DyZroD here. Really good effort for Yotokotokolo. Wonky section for him. And Yotokotokolo had to respawn. So this was not what he was looking for. But still great effort. But he's definitely dead on this round. Kid in second place. Then we have DyZroD finding himself 0.25 for a second behind Kid. So not too bad for him. And Cocow is just in first again. So Cocow is shining through here. And Cocow says, yo, I want to go to that top 8 placement. He wants those 10 points so bad. What a great time for him. Minus 0.20 of a second. And he will drop a 57.83. What a great time. And Kid in second place. DyZroD in third. And then we have Yotokotokolo also. Oh. Finishing in last place and granting himself 3 points. So what a great time again by Cocow. He's really showing through or shining through. 20 points for him. Wow, what a performance from the O-Surf player. Going to the third round. Maybe Cocow can grant himself the third consecutive 10-pointer in a row. Let's see what he is doing Right now, he is not the best start. He finds himself in the last place. Didn't get the best third turn concerning the speed. So it's this one in first. And we have Kid. Yotokotokolo gets snagged up by Cocow. But look at Cocow. What a great line from him. He gets more speed over this stretch. And he will be all of a sudden in first place again. What a great section from Cocow for the O-Surf player. What a great section. So it will be a battle for that second place between DyZroD and Kid. Yotokotokolo is a little bit further behind, but saying it like that, it is DyZroD actually making a mistake, so DyZroD is out of the fight, and it's between Yotokotokolo and Kid in the full speed section. Can the full speed player make some damage? But guys, it's yet again Cocow in first place. What a great performance from this guy. What has he smoked? What has he smoked? And another 57.81 time. Oh my god. Dude, this guy is crazy. He's dropping sub 58s all the way. Kid in second, overtaking Yotokotokolo there in the ending, and DyZroD after that mistake in last place. But what is Cocow doing? He's driving sub 58s all the time. Oh my god. Okay, fourth round. Cocow with 30 out of 30 possible points. What a great effort for him. And let's see what Cocow can do here. He has a good start. Look at that. He has a really good start. It's ahead of DyZroD, who's just chasing him. But Cocow with a godlike line. Look at this good transition for him. And he will be in the minus 0.2 of a second to his prior set time. What a great round for him. Yotokotokolo with a no slide. So we will get overtaken by Kid. And then we have DyZroD in second place. But DyZroD is nowhere to be seen for Cocow. Even though this was on PB, but he makes the mistake, and therefore Kid will grant himself that second place. But let's keep our eyes here on Cocow. He's 1 second out of his opponents, and he will drop a good time here. What time will it be? It will be actually... Oh my god, this guy is mental. A 57.64. Oh my god. What is this guy doing? 40 out of 40 points. This guy is having the clean sweep on at the moment. 40 out of 40 points. What is happening? So can he make the perfect map here? Let's see. Yotokotokolo this time around with a good start. Then we have Kid and DyZroD. Also good. Yotokotokolo, however, dropping a little bit further behind. And so far it is DyZroD really struggling because he has only 13 points. So he only got 1 third place. And the rest of that were last places. So this is not looking good for the UB player. However, Kid and Yotokotokolo are not super far ahead because they didn't get any 10-pointer. Because this time around, it is still Cocow again in first, but he got the no slide. So this will be a different distribution this time. It is DyZroD against Kid. And then we also have Yotokotokolo finding himself 0.2 behind, but he's super far behind. But Kid has he's in a good situation because he is on the full speed section and he's in first place. So could most likely win this round here. Only one part is remaining for the against all authority player, but then we have Yotokotokolo who's overtaking DyZroD here in this ending section as well as Cocow. So DyZroD from first, or from second rather, to last place in the last section. Yotokotokolo will be certainly very happy about that 6 points, and Kid will grant himself 10 points. So Cocow, not with a perfect first map, but he granted himself 44 points. I'm sorry, but he granted himself 44 points. As we go into Idealist. Also a cool map. Okay. As players are warming up, I want to put this in here. This is the format. I need to just put it all in here because I didn't do it yet. Those are the maps today. So you can see group stage day 2. Those are different. So this would have been the maps here. Oh no, it's not there. But those are the maps today. So we have Adilias that are played right now. Yeah, Yotokotokolo made that huge mistake. And then we have, after that, we have Video Capsule. So we played Karma beforehand. Then we have Video Capsule. So I've not shown that one yet. But let's go into the in-game layout. So this is a map where players have struggled to surpass that 1 minute barrier, but we can see Insanity and DyZroD as well as Link and Xera who have surpassed it. So beforehand I think it were only 3 or 2 players, and now there are 4 players who have done it. So now we'll go on to Ardelius by Slays, Sparko and ZeroJa. So ZeroJa also has participated here. And we see Kid and DyZroD not certainly with the best start. Cocow goes super far outside, therefore grants himself a lot of speed. What a risk from Cocow here. Kid finds himself 0.25 behind, but he could make something happen. Wonky transition for him. So this is not looking good for the against all authority players. Goes super far inside and therefore not a lot of speed for him. So DyZroD won't have a saying here. As we go into the last section, full speed section, Kid is not super far behind, but he still has to catch up 0.4 of a second. So this will be almost impossible for him. Cocow, however, is in first and Yotokotokolo in second. And then we have Kid overtaking DyZroD in the end. And Cocow with a 1 minute time, 0.17. What the hell is going on? So Cocow is just stopping, continuing where he has stopped on the other map. 54 points for him. Yotokotokolo coming closer towards Kid. But nothing is set in stone here, of course. Good night. Yeah, thank you, man. I certainly slept very bad. That is not good. But all good, man. Cocow, again, with a good start. But hopefully a good. But as I say that, it's Cocow, however, with a mistake. So Cocow won't have a saying in this round. And DyZroD right now in first, getting attacked by Kid. So Kid with a good amount of speed. And then we have also Yotokotokolo in the mix. But keep in mind, Kid is a full speed player. And Kid is definitely aware that he is the best full speed player here. So Kid on his way to win this round if he's not making a mistake in the ending section. Yotokotokolo with a good amount of speed, but got a bump there. And also DyZroD, so Yotokotokolo all of a sudden in second place. But look at this, there is Cocow, and Cocow will overtake Yotokotokolo here. And he will be definitely happy about that. So what a mistake heavy round. 3 out of 4 players have made a mistake. And it is Kid winning this round here. He's winning the round. And Kid in first. And we have Cocow in second. And so many mistakes were happening here. Yotokotokolo in third. DyZroD also finishing, but in last again. So DyZroD not really in the match yet, which is certainly not good for him. So Cocow with 60 points. Kid coming closer with 46 points. And then we have Yotokotokolo being 13 points behind Kid. And DyZroD with 22 points in dead last place. Let's follow DyZroD here. He needs to make something happen to stay in the match. So DyZroD, hopefully he will make something happen here. He's right now in first place, betting low with Cocow. But not the best line, but look how close it is. Yotokotokolo not with the best landing here. Cocow did it really good as well as Kid. DyZroD with a good amount of speed. Look at that as well as Yotokotokolo. It is Kid dropping further behind, but Cocow is just on another level. Look at that. Oh, wonky transition for him. So it will be Yotokotokolo who comes a bit closer. He will go for the attack. He's 0.1 of a second behind. Yotokotokolo with the additional speed side. Who will it be? Will it be Cocow or Yotokotokolo? Yotokotokolo with a good amount of speed, but goes super far outside. But he will take the first place, and Yotokotokolo will overtake him with 19 thousandths of a second. Cocow in second, and DyZroD unfortunately only in third place. And then we have Kid after that mistake in last place. Damn it. So second to last round on Ardelius. It is Cocow with 66 points, but also Yotokotokolo coming close towards Kid. So great performance here from all of the players. I mean, DyZroD just has a strong match. That's why he is why he has not that many points. But of course he's a good player, as we all know. He's a good third player that we can see here in this section. But unfortunately he made a mistake. This is not looking good for DyZroD. Damn it. And Yotokotokolo is here battling up with Kid, but Yotokotokolo with a good amount of speed. Look at that. Then we have Kid just a little bit further behind. Not the best line for him. So he will extend the lead. Cocow 0.6 of a second behind. So he won't have a saying here unless someone will make a mistake. But this won't happen. Yotokotokolo with a good line here. But let's spectate Kid, who's of course a full speed prodigy. He won 3 times with France and also the Gamers Assembly. So can he make something happen? Yes, he can. And Kid will overtake Yotokotokolo in this ending. What a great end section from him. 1 minute point 34 is a good time. But Kid just showing why he's one of the best full speed players out there. Last round on Idealist. Let's see what DyZroD is doing. Is there a bracket? Wait. So last round coming up here. It is actually Kid with a good start as well as Cocow. Then we have DyZroD and Yotokotokolo a little bit further behind. But this is still looking good. And oh, it's actually super close. Look at that. It's super close between all of the players here. And this will be impossible to call. This will be a banger and a half. It is Cocow ever in first. And Kid also in the mix. Then we have DyZroD and Yotokotokolo a little bit further behind. But Kid is lurking in the shadow. And he just wants to capitalize from that. Kid with a lot of speed. And Yotokotokolo is in third. Followed up by DyZroD. But let's focus here on this battle for that first place. Kid is just unstoppable here. And he is yet again on first place. And he will drop a bonkers of a time as it seems. This will be a low 1 minute time. 1 minute point 37 for him. And 10 points are clocked in for Cocow. Great time from him. Alright, so I'm searching the... Okay, I have it here. Okay, we're going to the next map. I have the standings. So those are the standings. And the brackets for today. Others. So you can see Geek, Nekura and Max casting other matches as well. But you can also type an exclamation mark multi-twitch to check out all the streams at the same time. And don't miss out on any of the action. And if you don't speak French, you can just take my audio or something like that. I have brackets, yeah, not brackets. Okay. Alright, so players are warming up on the last map, which is Video Capsule by Tona and Nitro. A little bit of a more, technical track and tight track as well, especially the ending section where you have not a lot of room to work with your SDs. As you can see, they're very small, and then you have this glass block in the end to activate this speed slide. So the full speed part won't really, I mean, it will be decisive, but not as decisive as on the other tracks, I guess. So Cocow, Kid could theoretically grant themselves the final status here. But we're going to the first live round now. DyZroD only with 32 points. Let's see what he's doing here in this first round. But, I mean, DyZroD has a really strong match with all of those players. Yotokotokolo really stepped up his gameplay compared to the last couple of weeks. Or to the last day, to the last play day. So he is really playing good. As you can see, he's in first place. Cocow in second. And then we have Kid battling out with DyZroD. So what a close fight, but Kid comes a bit closer. Yotokotokolo not with the best line, but gathers a lot of speed. Good angle though for him, so he has a lot of speed going into that third section. Kid also in the mix here, so what a 3-man battle here for that first place. It's Cocow still in first, then we have Yotokotokolo behind him. Oh, goes super tight here, look at that. But it is actually Kid coming a little bit closer in that full speed section. It is actually Kid overtaking that second place and overtaking maybe even that first place. Yes, he will, and he will overtake Cocow in the ending. So Kid with yet another 10 pointer here, 16,000 of a second ahead of Cocow here in the ending. And he will come closer and closer. Only 3 points away for him. And then we have also Yotokotokolo, who did outstandingly, but only granted himself 4 points in the round beforehand. So DyZroD has really a hard task to do, and that's why he's down there at 35 points. So DyZroD is certainly not playing bad, but he has really, really strong opponents. Okay, so DyZroD this time around, it's every player again surviving. So this is good news for all of them. But however, oh, it's actually Kid and Cocow dropping behind. So it's the battle here between the 3rd and 4th player at the moment. And it is DyZroD who is really favorable for now. Who's in first place, has accumulated a lead of 0.15 of a second. But it is Yotokotokolo, so coming back strong. 700ths of a second between DyZroD and him. Make it 300ths now, so only the ending is remaining. Yotokotokolo with a little bit of a better corkscrew here. Or a loop section, however you want to call it. But DyZroD with a good ending. And it will be actually Yotokotokolo in first, because DyZroD has unfortunately clipped in the ending. So he dropped out and is actually finishing in last place. Oh no, you hate to see that. Man, so DyZroD in last and Kid granting himself the 2nd place. Cocow just behind him. And then we have Kid finding himself 1 point behind Cocow. So this is very, very spicy. And Yotokotokolo should deny, or maybe even DyZroD. But DyZroD unfortunately didn't get a 10-pointer so far. Should deny both Cocow and Kid the victory here, because this will put him in a good spot. Cocow would have needed a 3rd place minimum, and Kid would need a 2nd place if he's getting 1st place. Right, but this time around, again with a good start section from all of the players. No mistakes have been done. Yotokotokolo goes for the speed here, as you can see, but didn't get too much. Cocow in first. Then we have DyZroD and Kid just behind him. Yotokotokolo with a good line, so he's overtaking Kid here in this section, but loses the grip on this underground section. So this will be a battle between Cocow and DyZroD, who will take that 1st place. But also Kid is in the mix, and Kid is, yes, he's in the mix. He's granting himself that 2nd place. Cocow he's just behind Cocow, but it won't be enough. So Cocow will grant himself a 10-pointer. Kid behind him. DyZroD in 3rd. And then we have Yotokotokolo with that, after that mistake, in last place. But he's up to 70 points. Wow, but Cocow now, 96 points for him. After that really dominance on the first map, he's now getting attacked by Kid. But still a good performance from the O-Surf player. Kid is also doing very good. Yotokotokolo, I mean, if you play against players like that, it is super hard to make something happen. But still, Yotokotokolo, look at him. Good start section for him, as well as DyZroD. Kid with a mistake, though. But he kept staying on track. That was pretty good for him, or pretty lucky to say it like that he didn't lose too much with that. So Kid can still have a saying. Actually goes for the attack on Yotokotokolo, but didn't have too much speed in this section. So he will be still on last. DyZroD with a good section, but touches the inside there. So he will drop down to that last place, unfortunately. Yotokotokolo now in 2nd place. Cocow looking really strong to deny some points and activate the final status for him as well. Kid now going to that full speed section at 3rd place. And it won't be enough to overtake Yotokotokolo, even though he has more speed. Oh my god, he will not overtake him, but it was super close. 100th of a second between him and Yotokotokolo. But it will be Cocow going into the final status. And we will go into the last round here on video capture. So good luck towards Cocow. Let's see if he can make it a clean sweep, or if one of the players can deny him the victory and therefore the 10 points. Okay, so Kid, DyZroD, Cocow, and Yotokotokolo all with a good start. Kid drops a little bit behind in that 3rd section after a misalignment from his side, but it will be actually DyZroD now in 1st place. A wonky section for him, so it will be between Yotokotokolo and Cocow, but DyZroD also mix as well as Kid. So back and forth here between all the players, but Cocow just looks unstoppable on that tech tarmac. So Cocow now in 1st, Kid just behind him, and Kid has to deny him. Kid, it's do or die for him. Point 2 between Cocow and Kid needs to make something happen. Kid needs to make something happen in order to deny Cocow the victory. So what will happen in the end? Cocow is super far ahead, so Cocow will win the third match here for him. 10 points for him. GG. Deserved victory for Cocow. Really dominant performance by him. Kid also activated the finalist status. And then we have Yotokotokolo at 80 points. DyZroD at 48 points. But of course, guys, we play till... we play 3 places out. So don't worry about that. Alright. So players are deleting the warm-up as it seems. So we will go live immediately. Yep, we will do so. So we have Karma again. The first map where Cocow really showed his dominance. But this time around it's Cocow not playing. Because Cocow has already won. So it's between the second place between Kid, Yotokotokolo and DyZroD. So let's see what the players can do. Of course, 10 and 6 points is the aim that you want to get now. And you of course want to deny Kid the victory here because Kid has already accumulated the final status. So there's Yotokotokolo right now in first place, DyZroD in second. But remember, Kid is a full speed player, so obviously everything can be happening here. Oh, but he made the mistake and he will be out. So this will spice everything up. DyZroD with a very good section in here, and he's up for the battle here for that first place, but he has made the mistake, and DyZroD will not grant himself any sort of points because Kid has overtaken him. So unfortunately only 4 points for him. Yotokotokolo will grant himself that first place. He can take it easy, and he will do so with a 58.53. Very, very safe time from him, and this will put him up to 90 points and only 1 victory away of him granting himself the finalist status. DyZroD unfortunately in last place with 4 points. So can Yotokotokolo make it happen here and grant himself a 10 pointer yet again? Or will it be Kid who will be the victorious player? Or maybe even DyZroD who can also make something happen? Ooh, every player with a good start. Kid also with a good section here. It's neck and neck between the players. Kid is temporarily overtaking him but goes super far outside. Oh, so it is impossible to call it 200ths of a second between both of the players here. But Yotokotokolo with a good section again. He is in first place. Look at that. So he is doing pretty good on this track, as you can see. But Kid not out yet. Kid is not out yet as we come closer and closer to that full speed section. It is Kid who comes closer and closer towards Yotokotokolo, but he just got a very good line, has a lead of 0.15 of a second. It's all in this ending now. Will Yotokotokolo stay ahead of Kid, or will Kid make something happen here in this ending? Kid comes closer towards him. It's only 0.14 of a second between both of the players, but we have a double final situation here going into the next round. What a great effort there from Yotokotokolo. DyZroD not too far behind with a 58.68, but what a round here. So Yotokotokolo or Kid, who will take it? Let's keep our eyes on Kid here, who is at his third finalist attempt now. Ooh, DyZroD with a mistake, and this will be the GG for the second place. Who will it be? Will it be Yotokotokolo or will it be Kid? So far it is in favor for Kid because Kid has a really good start, 0.17 of a second ahead of Yotokotokolo, but Yotokotokolo comes back strong with a good amount of speed. So who will it be? It will be Yotokotokolo with a better outcome in this section. So Kid is stumbling a bit. Kid is stumbling, but it is neck and neck, and of course we will go into that full speed section now. Kid is ahead, 0.02 of a second between both of the players. Yotokotokolo with a good line yet again, and he has more speed than Kid. So who will it be? Will it be Yotokotokolo who is extending his lead in this section, or Kid? It looks like Yotokotokolo will be the second seated player here in this round 3, and it will be him. GG, what a great comeback from Yotokotokolo. Wow, impressive to see that. Great performance for him, and I can just bow my head from that. It was really good. Really great performance from Yoto. Great job. So Kid now has to win it. Or DyZroD has to deny Kid, but DyZroD is 4 victories away or 5 victories away of him granting himself the 3rd place. So this will be a hard task for him. Of course, not impossible, but Kid is looking really strong on this track. DyZroD finds himself super far behind already. 0.15 of a second, no 0.1 of a second though. Thought he's a little bit further behind, but comes back with a good section. Look at this, so he will decline the lead towards from Kid that he has gotten already. Going into the tech part, but it's DyZroD with a no slide. Oh no, DyZroD with a no slide, and he will most likely not grant himself that 3rd place. So it will be Kid granting himself 4 points. So only the full speed part is remaining for him. DyZroD is 2 seconds behind, so Kid can take it very conservatively, and he will do so. So Kid in 3rd place, and DyZroD unfortunately didn't really arrive in this match and is on 4th place. So great job there from Kid. He had tough opponents with Yotokotokolo, who came back strong, and Cocow as well, dominating this match. GG. Yeah, well played, mates. Really good performance by you.